Hey guys, my name is Heinz Winkler. I'm a singer from South Africa, and today I just need to get something off my chest. And I hope you will have an open mind and listen with a new perspective, because I'm trying to debunk some myths and some misunderstandings that I think exist about singers and artists in our nation. I don't want to be as bold as to speak on the behalf of all artists in South Africa, but I do think many of them will agree with me. The reason for this video is that I find I am inundated with daily messages on Facebook, on Twitter, on email of people wanting me to perform for free for a charity event of some sort. Now, it's anything from raising funds for a sick child to an existing charity organization. I know there's huge need. I know that there are people in dire straits. I know that. We all know that. But we, as each artist, we can only help to a certain extent. After that, we have to charge so that we can earn a living. You need to realize that we don't earn a salary. The average artist in this country that does this for a living, it is their sole source of income. We don't make a lot of money from CD sales. It's never been like that. It's now even less like that, because sales are less, because a lot of you out there steal our music. When you copy something from a computer on a stick and give it to someone to copy to their computer, it's theft. You didn't pay for that music. We spend a lot of money creating that music. When you do that, you're stealing. There's no other way of looking at it. All right? So things like that cause that we make even less money out of selling our music. So more than ever, our main source of income is live performance. If I said yes to every request I had for a free show, I would probably be performing every day of my life and not earn any money. When I do live shows, I need to do a certain amount each month to make up a salary. I don't earn a salary. You have to hear that. I don't earn a salary. I make money by doing shows, by doing live events. I'm not sitting here begging. I'm not sitting here asking you to cry for me, to cry for artists. Not at all. That's not why I'm making this video. Why I'm making is I feel that the average person does not know how this works. How do I know this? When I get into an airplane as a normal passenger, people will ask me, hey, sing us a song. When I get into a lift, hey, you're that singer, sing us a song. Just imagine that whatever you do for a living, when you are traveling or walking in public, people figure out that's what you do and they ask you on the spot to do that for them. I know, singing is a bit different, yes. But you have to realize when you're a professional, that is what you do for a living. I get paid to do that for a reason. People value what I do, the same way that they value what you do and pay you a salary to do that. It's the same thing. We as South Africans need to start valuing our artists. We need to start valuing what it is that they do. Just imagine this. When you go to an international act, when they come to South Africa, you have absolutely no expectation to meet that artist after the show, for a photo, for a signature, for anything of the sort. But when you go to a local artist show, you get upset when you're not able to meet that artist afterwards. You get upset when they don't want to take a photo with you and your whole family, sign every little piece of paper that you push towards them. Why is that? Why do we have that perspective? Is it because we think less of our own artists? I want people to realize that it is not as simple as you think. We love what we do. We love getting up on a stage and making music and entertaining you. That is why we were created. That's our calling. We love doing it. But we can't do it for free. And we can't do it over and over and over for free, because then we won't make money and we won't be able to pay to have just the basic things in life and take care of our families. I'm a father of 3 and I have a wife and we have expenses just like you. And we're trusting God every month to make it through. just like many of you. I'm not a millionaire. Not yet anyway. I'm trusting that I will get there. And most artists like me can be famous in this country, but not be anywhere near a millionaire or financially sound. That's just how it is. We're a very small nation, and our music industry is not even a blip on the radar of the international music scene. We are very, very small. Very small. The amount of people that actually has expendable income to pay for music, to pay for tickets to shows, is such a small amount of people in this nation. So I need you to realize today that it is important to value the South African artists. And it's going to require a change of mind about how you view the average artist in our nation. And I just want to encourage you to look at them in a way where you realize that they've been called to a specific purpose. They are talented for what they do, passionate about what they do, and they do it for you. And you add value to that. When you try to steal the latest song of an artist that you love, you're actually placing value on it because you want it. You want it, so you try to get it, to listen to it, to enjoy it. Why not actually pay for it? Because it has value for you. It's like 7, 8, 9 rand a song. It's nothing. But it all adds up for us. I have chosen to do free events for a charity that is connected to my church, that is in my area. I know the people that run it. I believe in what they do, and I can see the fruit of their labor and how they make a difference in people's lives. I have decided that for them, I will do anything for free because I believe in what they do. But that is my quota of free performances for a year. For anything else, I start at my normal rate, and if I decide that I want to help you, I will give you a discount rate. Not because I'm trying to be funny, not because I'm trying to be a diva, because I'm trying to take care of my family. It's because I'm trying to do the best I can to provide for my family and to build my career going forward. You have a need, I have a need, but we can all work together to make this work. So here's a tip for people that have charity events, that want to raise money for a worthy cause, and that are frustrated by the fact that artists don't want to sing for free for them. The thing that you have to realize, that for us as artists, when people start asking for free stuff, there's two things we already know. You're going to have bad sound, because you're not going to pay for proper sound. Because you're trying to get the cheapest stuff from the cheapest sound guy, and it's always bad. All right? Unless you get sponsored by some huge company, then you're very lucky, and then we're very happy. But for the most part, the sound that is supplied for an event where there's no budget, we're already put off by the fact that it's probably not going to be great sound, which is going to affect our performance, which is going to affect our name and our reputation. Secondly, if you at least make an effort to say, listen, we're doing this for charity, we're trying to raise funds, we can't pay you your normal fee, but we can offer you this. That already puts a whole different spin on it and makes us way more open to talk to you about making this work for everybody. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if I can look at my wife and say, listen, I'm not getting my normal fee for this, but at least I'm making this much, then it makes a bit more sense for me to leave my family, leave my wife, go on the road, do the show, and come home. So if you're organizing these events, the best tip I can give you is approach it differently. Don't approach it with the feeling of, I don't have money, I want to make money with no money, I just hope people will help me. That's not the right mindset. The right mindset is to go, I believe in this cause. I want to do this properly. I want to do this so that people are really blessed by what we give, and in the process raise funds for a worthy cause. Then you try, first of all, to approach sponsors to cover the costs of your event. If you can't even get that, I almost want to go as far as to say your event's probably not going to work, and it's probably not going to raise the money that you want anyway. Because people aren't going to come to a show where you don't have proper artists and where you don't have proper sound and a great production. They might come once because you convinced them and manipulated them to go, but they won't come next year. And you want to probably make this an annual event where you keep raising money. The events that raise money for charities that are effective and that are amazing and work well come back annually. And they are built on sponsors, built on people that believe in what they're doing. They cover the sound cost, they cover the lighting cost, they cover all the costs that are involved. I've tried to do events myself, and I know it's very hard work. I'm not saying it's easy. I know. But you also have to realize that raising money isn't easy. And to do it properly, you have to do it right. And to do it right, you need to treat artists well, you need to treat sound companies well, and you need to have enough respect for your audience that's going to come, that you want to give them the best artist and the best sound. Let's stop this misuse of our artists. Let's stop the abuse of our audiences. And let's raise the standard to a place where we can really do everything in the way that I believe we can and that I have seen it's possible. We don't have a union in this country for artists. We have one, but it's not run well in my opinion. We need one that really looks after the interests of artists. Standard rates that have to be paid, standard sound quality that has to be honored by anyone putting up a show, and all those kinds of things. It's a long list of things that we need. But until we get there, each person organizing a show and each person getting artists together can start by treating the artist well, the sound people well, and putting up a better show. I know artists aren't the most easy people to work with. There are a lot of divas out there. I work with a lot of them. Some people believe I'm a diva. I get that. It's because most of us are perfectionists. We are so passionate about what we do, and we have high standards, and we are not willing to settle for mediocrity. Not all of us, but a lot of us. And if that comes across as us being a diva, I can't really apologize for that, because we're trying to be the best that we can be. If we all get on the same page and we stop being okay with less than the best, with mediocrity, we can all start putting up amazing events that draw huge crowds year on year, and we can get back to a place where artists are valued, where music is being bought, and the music industry can grow. Because that's ultimately what we all would like to see, is that the music industry in South Africa grows. So help me and help other artists by just changing the way you approach these things. I want to thank the companies in the events that already do things this way, that value the sound companies, value the artists, and approach them not with do it for free, but with listen, this is what we can do, are you willing to work for this? And then can show us that there's still proper sound, proper lighting, and everything technically will still be up to standard. So thank you for them. The others, I want to encourage you to rethink the way you approach these events. If you feel like it's not going to work and the only way you can make it work is by manipulating people into doing stuff for you, getting the cheapest sound, I want to go as far as to say maybe you shouldn't even have this event. Maybe there's another way you can raise funds for your cause. Because not everyone should organize events where there's music involved. It is difficult. It's not a simple thing. Sometimes people say things to me like, yeah, we'll just have a fundraiser show and get these artists and get the sound. Like it's easy. It's not. Like anything out there, the thing you do for a living, it's specialized. You know how specialized it is, and you get annoyed when people don't realize how specialized it is. In the same way, what we do is specialized, professional. It takes a lot of work, a lot of focus, a lot of effort, and the same goes for the technical guys. If we don't do it properly, everything about it is second rate. We are not a second rate nation. We don't have to be second rate in the way we do events. So please, let's all get together and raise the standard. Thank you very much.